Hey guys, I've seen a lot of videos lately about expats here in the Philippines who are broke and some are even homeless. Here in this video, I'm going to give you some examples and reasons why expats end up broke and homeless here in the Philippines. Please take note and don't become broke. So let's talk about each and every one of these reasons why I think expats go broke here in the Philippines. It's your health. More and more people I see online where they're talking about, hey, help this guy, he has a medical emergency, or help this guy, he's lost, maybe he has Alzheimer's. Any kind of physical problem, any kind of health issue, it's going to drain the bank account. If you end up going to the hospital, you need to get a bypass surgery, you need a stent put in, you have cancer, any kind of major medical problem, maybe your kidney is bad, you have liver problems, whatever these problems can be, are going to take a deep drain on your finances. And most of the time, it's going to cause you to go broke. It's going to leave you so short on money that you're going to become somebody who needs a lot of help. Somebody who's going to need support from the community, from their family back home. So your health is the number one reason. And if you find yourself in one of these situations where your health is costing you a lot of money, taking care of a problem, maybe you're better off taking that trip back to the States, get everything checked out, get everything taken care of, and then come back. If you're here and you don't have insurance and you have no way of paying for it, you still have to pay for the care, or they're not going to take care of you at all. So health is a big reason why many expats go broke. And the other one in the health part of it is if you have dementia or Alzheimer's or something where you're forgetting a lot. Now, these guys go broke because they become helpless and they have no way to control their money. Either somebody takes advantage of them, they don't know how to transfer their money anymore from the US to here in the Philippines. If you have any kind of Alzheimer's or even a small stroke, it can really put a crimp on your life, tax your finances, and make it very difficult for you to continue with your daily life. To me, stroke, health issues are my biggest fear. And these are things that would cause me to get in that, quote, broke expat mode. But the number one reason expats go broke here in the Philippines, this is my opinion, is relationships. And it's not just dating relationships. I know everybody's there saying, yeah, I knew it would be that girlfriend. She's going to take you for everything. It's that gold digger. She's going to take you for everything you got. She's going to leave you homeless. You're going to buy her a house, and then she's going to throw you out on the street. And you're going to have no money. They're going to turn you into immigration. You're going to end up being in an immigration detention center where they will take all your money, where they're corrupt and embezzle as much money from you as possible before you leave the country, and you'll be broke. No, it's the relationships you have with many different people. And I'm not talking about just dating. I'm also talking about professional. I'm talking about foreign friends, foreigners who become friends, other expats. These people can cause you to go broke and be an old broke expat here in the Philippines. One, don't go into business with anybody. Man, I just saw online somebody was posting they want to open up a restaurant. And that's fine. Open up a restaurant, have a good business. He's looking for investors. Why would you want to invest into a company, a restaurant here in the Philippines, and you're retired? Why do you need that headache, that aggravation, and that uncertainty that you'll ever recoup your money? Just like any business back home or here, the success rate is small. It's very small. And the total amount of money you're going to make is small. You're going to spend dollars starting this business, and you're going to receive pesos as payment. It's not use dollars to make pesos. You're supposed to make dollars and spend pesos, not to spend your dollars and make pesos. That's the wrong way. Bad relationships in business. You can be the two best friends there are, but you go into business together, you're going to butt heads with each other, you're going to end up not being great friends, and chances are the business is going to go belly up because how much energy are you going to put into this business? The other thing is, other than going into business and losing all your money and becoming broke, is you end up buying something. very expensive, that you can't afford. You're trying to keep up with the Joneses. You're buying property that you really can't afford. You're buying a house that you really can't afford. You're buying a new car that you really cannot afford. Don't overspend. Don't try to keep up with the Joneses. Don't try to have the best car on the block in your neighborhood when you go to the coffee shop. Does anybody really care what you got to the coffee shop in? This morning I had coffee with some guys and everybody rode a motorbike, except one guy, he's got a car. But it's not a fancy car. The guys with fancy cars and big pickup trucks and that, they stay home a lot because they need to save money because they got a truck payment or a car payment or something. Keep your spending to a minimum. Stay within your means. Try to spend less money than you make every month. Have your retirement money as a business saying, okay, my retirement pension is, X amount of money. I'm going to try and spend less so I can save $1. If you can save $1 every month, you're winning the battle, no matter how small a budget you have. And I see guys with big budgets that go broke because they make too many investments here in businesses. They buy things that you don't get your value back. When you go to sell it, you're going to sell it for a loss. We were just talking about the best deal to buy furniture or motorbikes or something. Buy it from an expat that's leaving the country. He already spent the money. He paid top dollar for these items, and you can get a nice couch. You can get a nice motorbike. You can get some, maybe it's an air fryer or a coffee maker pretty cheap because he's leaving the country and he needs the money. He can't take it with him. So a lot of expats overspend. Me personally, I bought a freezer that Jan and I don't turn on too often. The only thing it holds is a gallon of ice cream every once in a while. You do find yourself overspending, and try not to. It's a good reason why many expats go broke. And it's not a good reason to be going broke. It's just one of the many reasons why expats go broke. The other one is the relationship itself with the female, with your partner. And this could be that you don't set the ground rules when you first start dating this girl. And you set the parameters. You said, hey, we have only X amount of money, and this is what we spend each month. You put her on a budget, you put yourselves on a budget, and you try to stay within that budget. If you see the girl is spending way too much money, she's more interested in having that nice handbag, a brand new dress, new shoes, a new fancy watch, jewelry all the time. Careful, guys. This might not be the right girl for you. A good girl is going to be watching out for your money because it's her money too. It's the money she lives on and survives on. And set rules with the family. If you're lucky enough to have a good family, you don't have any worries. They're not going to bother you. If you get one of these families that want to borrow from you all the time, be careful. Set rules. You can see if they're really in need. You can stand back and you can see maybe there was a death in the family. Somebody is really sick. You can see this and you can reach in and help. Pay your fair share and help. But don't be the only one that's helping. Don't be the get out of financial difficulty card. Don't be the one who is paying the electric bill every month, buying the food every month for everybody. Don't be that guy. If you start off in the right direction with good boundaries, you're going to keep everything under control and you won't end up being a broke expat. And remember, all these girls that you meet, you're going to lust after, you're going to love, you're going to, have dates, you're going to have girlfriends, you're going to go through a few girls as you find the right one for you. You want to find the one that you can trust. Trust is the big thing here. Poor planning is one of the top 2 reasons why expats go broke here in the Philippines. And the major cause is people are in a hurry to come here. They don't slow down. They don't plan on their retirement. There's a lot of guys here in the Philippines that have made plans, 5, 10, 15-year plans for their retirement here in the Philippines. They have a 401k. They have a good pension or good Social Security. They have savings. They're pretty well set. They have a nice safety net with their savings and they come over here. They're going to be all right. But you guys with the poor planning, you reach 62, you're tired of working, man. The job, you're just fed up with the job. You see you can get a paycheck every month with Social Security. You sign up, you quit your job, you'll have minimal savings, And you've been watching a lot of YouTubers tell you that you can live on $800 a month here in the Philippines, and you can live like a king for $1,000 a month. Those guys are the ones that are in trouble. They come here underfunded. They think they can live a very good life here. You can live a better life here than you can in the US for $1,000. But there's a great chance that you're going to go broke because you're living check to check. You haven't saved enough money. You don't have any safety net. And if there's any hiccup in the payment, you know, IRS puts a hold on your Social Security check, you know, you have a problem sending money over here. Any major reason, you know, you decide you need to buy a motorbike and you tap out all your savings and then you wreck the bike, you end up being broke. And if you don't pay your rent, if you don't pay your hotel bill, they're going to throw you out on the street. Then you're going to end up being one of these homeless, broke expats who just wander the streets, wander the coffee shops, waiting for the end of the month when they get their Social Security check or their pension check or some sort of money. And then they live like a king for a week or two until they're tapped out, they have no money left, and they have to beg, borrow, or even steal to survive the rest of the month. These are the broke expats who have made poor planning, and this is their fault. This is nobody else's fault other than their own, making poor decisions on coming here to the Philippines or anywhere else. Go to Thailand, any country in the world. Poor planning and being underfunded is one of the top two main reasons why many expats end up broke and homeless here in the Philippines. Now there's one where there's nothing you can do about it. It's unforeseen circumstances. These are things that happen. I call them act of gods, something you didn't plan on. You do everything possible not to be in these situations, but they happen. You get robbed. You know, you get in an accident and it was your fault, and you have to pay for the damages. Many things. You get caught in an earthquake. You get caught with a volcano erupting. You get caught in one of these super typhoons and you lose everything. And wherever you're staying, you know, you can't live there no more. It's flooded, it's bad, and you end up broke and homeless because of unforeseen circumstances. The solution to that is make sure you have that emergency fund, that get out of Dodge money. Have some money saved that you can get out of the country, get back to the US, get back to your home country, get back to your family. These things happen and you become broke here in the Philippines, but it's not your fault. But it is your fault if you don't have a safety net and you don't have savings. And what do I mean about these unforeseen circumstances and not being prepared? It's not having money to buy a plane ticket. It's not having a good credit card. It's not having a debit card with some money in the bank. So you can go to Philippine Airlines, you can go to the airport, you can go to the ferry and get out of the situation you're in, get to a major airport and get a ticket back home. Make sure you have some way of getting the hell out of here. Be able to get out of Dodge. If you can find the right girl to trust, you shouldn't be having any problems. So guys, don't become that broke expat that I'm going to put on one of my videos one day. Come here prepared. Hey, check out your health before you get here. Do a little planning. Don't come underfunded. Have an exit plan, and be careful of the relationships that you have. These relationships that you have, some are going to be with foreigners, and some you're going to call friends, and they're going to become friends. And over a course of 2, 3, 4 years, you're going to end up with some really good friends. But you're going to end up with some people who aren't friends. Remember, back home, it took you decades to make good friends. You made schoolmates, you know, classmates in college, work co-workers, neighbors. It took years and years and years to become good friends. You think you're going to come here in the Philippines, get off the boat, get off the plane, and the first expat you meet is going to be a good friend. Chances are they're not. Chances are they're not. You're going to have differences of opinion. You're not going to enjoy the same things. It takes time to make a good friend. Once you have a good friend, bring them into your circle. Keep that circle of friends small and have trust. You got to find people you can trust, but don't be foolish. You know, don't mistake kindness for weakness. Just because you're kind, don't be weak. Until next time, guys, thanks for watching.